The idea of solitude, or the state of being alone, often carries a negative connotation in our bustling society, where social interactions and connectivity are highly valued. However, the benefits of isolation and quietness are manifold, and they extend from psychological well-being to intellectual growth. Firstly, being alone allows one to detach from the external pressures and expectations of the world. It provides an escape from the noise and tumult of everyday life, creating a serene environment where one can reflect and introspect without interruption. In the quietness of solitude, one can hear their own thoughts more clearly and gain a deeper understanding of their feelings, ambitions, and fears. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth as it enables one to identify their strengths and weaknesses, set realistic goals, and make informed decisions. Secondly, solitude can spark creativity and innovation. Great thinkers, artists, and innovators throughout history have often sought solitude to find inspiration and cultivate their ideas. The quietness helps to quiet the mind, making room for divergent thinking and allowing one to delve deep into their imagination. In solitude, one is free to explore their inner world, experiment with new concepts, and create without fear of judgment or criticism. Moreover, solitude can enhance productivity and focus. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions that can significantly hamper our ability to concentrate on tasks. By isolating oneself, one can eliminate these distractions and direct all their energy and attention towards their work. This not only increases efficiency, but also improves the quality of work. Lastly, solitude can foster resilience and emotional strength. It teaches one to be comfortable with their own company, to find joy in their own thoughts, and to rely on themselves for happiness. This independence and self-reliance can prove to be invaluable in times of adversity, providing a sense of stability and comfort. From the earliest philosophers to modern thought leaders, the power of solitude and the mastery of self have been central to many teachings. The echoes of their wisdom reverberate through time, seeping into our modern lives, encouraging us to explore the depths of our own consciousness and urging us to take the reins of our existence. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said all men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone. He understood the tranquility and wisdom that solitude can bring and how its absence can lead to unease and discontent. In the silence of solitude, the cacophony of the world fades away and we can hear the whispers of our own mind. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the celebrated American philosopher and essayist, wrote extensively on self-reliance and the importance of individualism. He believed that solitude allowed us to tap into our inner strength and innate wisdom. Stating to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. He saw the consequence of not embracing solitude and self-mastery as a loss of one's identity and purpose. Henry David Thoreau retreated to Walden Pond to find solitude and simplicity. He saw the power of solitude as a means to connect with nature and one's true self. Stating, "I love to be alone, I never found the companion that was so companionable as solitude." The Rose Walden is a testament to the transformative power of solitude, reminding us that stepping away from the clamor of society can bring out the most profound insights. Friedrich Nietzsche, the renowned philosopher, believed in the necessity of solitude for self-discovery and personal growth. He asserted the individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Paulo Coelho, the widely read contemporary author, wrote in his book, The Alchemist, that when we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. This encapsulates the essence of self-mastery. The journey towards self-improvement not only enhances our own lives, but also enriches the world around us. In the absence of solitude and self-mastery, we risk living life on autopilot, dictated by the expectations and demands of society. We risk losing our individuality, our sense of purpose, and the depth of understanding that comes from introspection. We risk becoming a ship adrift in the ocean, tossed about by the waves without direction or destination. The path of solitude and self-mastery is indeed a heroic journey. It requires courage to face our deepest fears, strength to challenge our self-imposed limitations, and wisdom to understand our desires. The journey may be arduous and at times we may stumble, but remember the words of the great thinkers. Remember the power of solitude, the importance of self-mastery, and the consequences of not embarking on this journey. Embrace solitude, strive for self-mastery, and become the hero of your own epic tale. Let the words of the great thinkers guide you. Their wisdom light your path and their conviction inspire you. As we journey through the vast expanse of life, it is worth remembering that solitude is not merely an absence but a presence. It is not a void but a profound vessel filled with introspective wisdom and self-discovery. The power of solitude has echoed through the ages, from the words of ancient philosophers to the verses of celebrated poets. It is a symphony that plays the most profound notes of our existence. In the quiet corners of solitude, we are the sole narrators of our epic tales. It is here that we meet ourselves without the masks we wear for the world. Unfiltered and unadorned, like a solitary figure standing on a mountain peak, we are offered an unparalleled view of our inner landscape, which stretches infinitely, painted with our dreams, fears, hopes, and regrets. In embracing solitude, we step into a space where our authentic selves and raw emotions reside, where we can engage with them without judgment or fear. The power of solitude lies in its ability to strip away the noise of the world and replace it with the harmonious symphony of self-reflection and introspection, allowing us to hear our own voice amidst the clamor of the world. Solitude offers us the gift of perspective in the grand epic of our lives, where we often lose ourselves in the roles we play and the expectations we try to meet. Solitude serves as a mirror reflecting our true selves. It allows us to observe our lives as if we were standing on a mountaintop, granting us the opportunity to view our journey from a vantage point of clarity. Moreover, in the poetic dance of solitude, we find the rhythm of creativity and innovation. The quiet gives birth to the most profound ideas, the most moving pieces of art, and the most transformative solutions. Solitude is the canvas upon which our minds can freely paint, unencumbered by the distractions of the world. So, as we navigate the intricacies of our lives, let us remember to embrace the power of solitude. Let us honor the silence, for it speaks volumes. Let us cherish the quiet moments, for they are the unassuming architects of our self-awareness and growth. In the epic poem of our existence, let solitude be the ink that inscribes the most profound verses. In the embrace of solitude, we find not loneliness, but a rich tapestry of self-discovery and personal growth. We find the courage to face our deepest fears, the clarity to understand our desires, and the strength to pursue our ambitions. We learn that in the silence we are not alone, but in the company of the most important person in our lives, ourselves. In the end, the power of solitude lies not in isolation, but in the realization that we are in ourselves, a world waiting to be explored, a story waiting to be told, an epic waiting to unfold. In the quiet echo of solitude, we find our own voice, and in its embrace we find ourselves.